Hey everyone, here are 3 cuckoo bird chick locations in Crimson Desert that lets you get infinite cuckoo birds as they will all respawn. These are all down in the Steel Mountains here, which is just south of Hernant in your camp. Now we're going to make our way on over to this location that I just showed on the map and just run along the cliffside here. There's actually a vendor that'll sell some different items there to the left, but the first one is just straight over here. So we're just going to run on down and you're going to see the egg just right there. Now it will take around 7 in-game days for this to respawn. You can see the amount of days you have played right above the map to the left-hand side of the screen there. So the first one you're just going to throw into your inventory. Next, we're then going to go a bit south of this location. There is another one in the area as well, which I'll show in the third location. But this one's just as simple as running on over to this pirate ship wreckage over here. So the nice thing is all 3 of these are in a close area here. And the funny thing is there is actually a harder cuckoo bird egg that you used to have to get. So this is actually a lot easier. You'll see this pirate ship just down here. There's a lot of loot in this area, so I'd recommend looking around as well. You can also get some items that are necessary for upgrades later on in the game. But once you climb on down to the Demonis Southern Cliff Shipwreck, it's kind of weird. It does not feel like it's in Demonis. You don't have to deal with the enemies here. If you sneak in like I did here, you'll be able to grab the cuckoo bird egg and not have to deal with any of them there. So that is the second cuckoo bird egg location. And after this is all said and done, we can then just warp right back. You can go to this location second instead if you wanted to, but this one we're just going to make our way on over to this section over here. There's some castle ruins over here. Now be mindful that there are going to be a couple stone worms that you're going to have to fight here. Remember this location though, because anytime you need to upgrade and you don't have the proper stones to be able to upgrade your items, you're going to have to fight these enemies here as they carry different abyss upgrades. So highly recommend just remembering this or putting a marker on your map. But that last cuckoo bird egg is right here. You'll probably get attacked by the stone worms. They're literally just right there. So there's 2 of them you can fight. Afterwards we got to hatch them, and it's actually pretty easy, and you can do this an infinite amount of times. We're just going to warp our way over to the wyvern's nest over here, climb up the wall, and then you're going to fly on over. The wyvern's actually in the cave right in there. I do have a separate video on how to get that, but not really the purpose of this video, but you can get a wyvern here if you wanted to. After you land down in here, that's where the wyvern is, but we're going to run on over to the opposite direction, and there's a tree nest here. The best part about this is you can do multiples at a time. So all you have to do is go into your inventory and you can drop all of them in the same spot. This is the exact location. Go in, drop a cuckoo bird egg with the X or square if you're on PlayStation, and it'll have it on there if you're on PC. Just make sure they're all in the nest will glow orange, and then you have to wait about 5 minutes or so for it to pass, and then it's an hour in game time. You'll have yourself the cuckoo bird.